Welcome to the Nashville podcast. How y'all doing? Today is part 4.
I ask this question on every podcast, I think. You take your car in for maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
You go get the tires checked, oil changed, all the above to keep your car running smooth. What's some things that you do to maintenance your marriage, to check in, to make sure that your marriage is running smooth? Is there anything that you and your wife do to
Oh gosh, we don't necessarily have the date nights that we used to.
Mm-hmm.
We do, however, find shows that we like to watch. So Lyric sleeps in the bed with us. I know a lot of people frown on that. I absolutely love it. He's the best cuddle bug in the world. So when we get him to sleep, like we'll go in there and we'll have, time where we can just catch up.
Yeah.
And we'll watch shows. I think the main thing that we do to keep ourselves from kind of getting burnt out, is we continue to pray together. In terms of activities, we take Lyric everywhere. If we go outside, if we go to Mimi's Jungle Gym in Athens, we go to Jump Gym. Yeah. We do everything together as a family. I don't even know if that's the answer that you're looking for, if I'm even answering the question. But I know, like, for like the sake of mine and Chastity's marriage, we complement each other in terms of, like, I know what she needs, she knows what I need, and we kind of meet in the middle and we do that.
Yeah. Is the communication there, or you just know it?
There's a lot of times where we don't have to communicate.
Yeah.
And it's been tough since she's started, the agency stuff. Like, she doesn't have a ton of time. She works 9 to 5. Then she's got an hour drive home.
Yeah.
So she gets home a little after 6. We try to get Lyric starting to wind down from 8 to 9. It doesn't always work.
Yeah.
But trying to get her some study time in there, is tough. When she has that much time to drive to work, then drive back home.
Yeah.
We did go watch the new Sonic movie, Sonic 3.
Oh, yeah.
We did watch it in theaters. That was 2 weeks ago. We used to try to do that all the time, but we were terrified with Lyric.
Yeah. About him being quiet and theater.
And we bowl on Tuesday nights. So they're like just small stuff like that that we do to try to make sure we're on the same page. And if things start to get hairy, then, like, she'll let me know.
That's kind of like how Allie and I are. We don't really, I overly communicate stuff, but she doesn't hardly communicate at all. And so our communication is a little broken between us, but for the most part, we're like exactly like you all. We know, we can sense what the other person needs, and we need to jump in and take care of that and really nurture that. And
yeah, I can tell when she's in a mood.
Yeah.
Or just kind of let her be. You know what I mean? So in those moments, this is 100% true. In those moments, I'll just go kiss her on the cheek, love you, and I'll just go as far as I can.
You scurry
away, you know what I mean? Until she's good again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a good system. We don't ag each other on.
Yeah.
When we know one of us is having a bad day, we'll ask them, like, you okay?
Yeah.
And that's it. If it's yes, I'm good, even though you know that they're not.
Yeah.
She's one of those people that, like, if she wants to talk about it, she's going to talk about it. If she doesn't, stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
It's better for your health if you just stop. So, then that didn't used to always be the case. I would always ag on.
Yeah.
So
which is probably some of the small fights whenever y'all are dating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. You live and learn.
It's amazing how you mature that way.
Isn't it? That's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't tell you last time we've actually had like a fight. I couldn't tell you last time. It's been a minute.
That's the same with Alan. Like, I'm the same way. Like, where I work 24-hour shifts at the fire station, when I'm on the phone with her, I can sense when that aggravation, or like you said, that time, and I'm like, just call me back later.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, well, you're being this way, so don't talk to me right now. No, just call me back later. I love you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. So yeah, 100% to just let them, and every relationship's different.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be handled the same way, but yeah, just let them have their space and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife is that, I don't know if Chastity's the same way, but, overanalyze, stress out. Like that's how Allie is. And so
Stress and anxiety are a real thing.
Yes, they are.
In the Tallent household.
Yeah.
She's, of course she works in insurance, so she doesn't always get pleasant customers. So that plays into the whole stress and having a bad day and stuff like that. So I try to make it a point to where I'm not another bad customer.
Yeah.
I don't want her to have a bad experience with me when she first comes home from a bad day of work. I want to try to be that person that lifts her up, clean the house, do the laundry. I try to do all that before she gets home from work. Because my job is not as stressful as hers.
Yeah.
Now there's times where it can get crazy, and it can get stressful. But for the most part, I don't have to deal with people that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I get to do what I love, what I was literally called to do, what I was made on this earth to do. My purpose in life is to do music, but not only do music, but do it in a way that uplifts God, to worship.
Yeah.
Fully believe that I'm in the right place at the right time. And it's incredibly satisfying to know that you're where God wants you to be, and where you're supposed to be. So I want to do whatever I can to help Chastity out whenever she comes home.
Yeah.
For those short 4 hours that she stays up when she gets home to go to bed, I want her to have some time with Lyric, for one.
Yeah.
And not to worry about cleaning the house or doing the laundry. I've got it on a pretty good schedule right now. We'll see how long I can keep it up. But yeah, it's, I just try to be there for her, man.
And, like I do the same thing. So I do laundry. I do the dishes, and, especially being at the fire station, man, I get a lot of kickback. Like, hey man, why don't you go out with the guys? Or, why do you clean the house? That's the quote unquote woman's part to do.
Yeah.
And man, it's 110% just being the support. Like for one, I love being with my kids and my wife a whole lot more than I like going out and hanging out with the guys. Like I'll choose that every day, all day. And then number two, like for one, I don't want a dirty house, but if she's busy and like you said, anxiety and stress and all that with everything that's going on, why wouldn't I jump in and help? Like it's just as much my job as it is her job.
Yeah.
To me, that's valuable to hear that to those that are out there saying, no, it's not my job to help clean the house. It's not my job. No, like you're a team.
Yeah.
It's
a team effort.
Yeah. It's all your job.
She didn't use all that silverware.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't eat off that many plates.
Yeah.
We use paper plates at the house. It's just so much easier. But yeah, like she didn't wear your underwear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go clean it.
She's putting in the effort to go out and work and do all that as much as you are. So yeah, it's not like she needs to come home and man, that's so awesome that you take that extra initiative. That's where I'm getting at. You're taking the extra initiative so that when she comes home, she can spend more time with Lyric.
Absolutely.
She can spend more time with you and not be so stressed of trying to cram it all in.
It goes back to where we first were talking about, like, you don't get that time back.
Yeah.
So every second, every minute, it matters.
Yeah.
No matter how quick it is. If it takes me doing just a little bit of laundry while it's just me at the house, waiting on them to get home, and then everything's good to go, and all we have to do is literally just focus on each other. So much better than when she comes home, the house is a mess, and then I've been watching TV all day or something like that, and it just puts a wrench in everything. The vibe's terrible.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. So why wouldn't you just do something to help improve that?
I say that, but on the other aspect, like there's times that Kennedy and Lincoln will be home and they're wanting to play.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I got to get the dishes done, or no, let me throw this load of laundry in. No, that laundry can wait.
Absolutely.
Those dishes can wait. And I'm terrible. Like I've almost got a little bit of OCD. Like if I start something, I want to, especially if it's the dishes or, I want to get it done. But here lately, I can also say that like they walked up and I'm like, yeah, let's go throw football.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, let's go over here and read this book or talk or, whatever, and just put the dishes down and leave them there. And no, they can wait till later.
That is a Friday for me. Cause I get I get lyric all day on Fridays.
Okay.
Off on Fridays. Yeah. So that is when the house will always be the messiest. There's no, even if I did want to clean,
Yeah.
there's no point.
Yeah.
If I pick all his toys up and put them in the bucket, 5-10 minutes later, not just the ones he wants to play with.
Yeah.
Because there's only like 2 or 3, but there's like 50 in there and he just wants to dump them all out.
Well, just because you just put them back
it's
up.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So Fridays will always be a mess. And then Friday nights, whenever he's asleep, that's when I start picking stuff back up and then try to give us a good weekend.
Yeah.
So I love weekends. Love weekends.
I work most weekends just the way my shift works.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's, but yeah, I love that time to be able to spend with my family.
Absolutely.
And just, be with them, be present,
Mm-hmm.
and, do let work and stuff of that nature get in the way sometimes. But for the most part, man, I love being with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I value the most. And it may be because of what we went through, and all that, that I value a little more. But for those listening, like JT said, just spend time with your family because you're not going to get it back.
No.
It's so valuable. So JT, I can't thank you enough, man, for being here, for being vulnerable, for telling your story. And, I know this is going to help so many people out by hearing these little bits and pieces. So, but if people want to dive deeper with you, is there anywhere that they can find you at, contact you through maybe social media or something like that?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or you can go to our website, ilovemygrove.com.
Okay.
And shoot me an email there.
Awesome. I'll put those links on the screen and in the show notes as well. So, but
I don't post a lot, but I will receive stuff and I'll get on there and I'll respond back if I get anything.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, man.
No, thank you for having me.
I
It was a blast.
appreciate it.
Loved it.
I love you to death, man.
Love you, boy.
Can't
love
thank
your family,
enough.
man. Appreciate you.
Everybody go follow JT. Reach out if you want to dive deeper with him. And we want to thank y'all for being with us. Hope this has been a blessing to you. As always, we love you. We care about you. We're proud of you. Hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to the Dad Show podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Dad Show podcast. Please like, review, and subscribe.